Alrighty. Hello everyone, Ps4 here, and welcome back to another episode inside of Pax Cool World. And actually, welcome to the final episode inside of Pax Cool World. It has been so long since the last episode, and I don't even remember what we were doing. And I think this is it, guys. With today also marking the 5-year anniversary since I started this series. Also, coincidentally, the last week was also the 5-year anniversary of the YouTube channel. I thought, what better way to do it than finally closing out one of giving the oldest running series that I have on the channel its proper closure. And if I get emotional, I apologize. This might be a bit of a hard episode for me, so just bear that in mind. Alright, so it's going to be a bit of a hard episode, I think, but let's just get through it, and if I start crying, I apologize. So, yeah, I think what better way to do a finale than to go through everything. I mean, we got the Diamond Sword, the Maniac Miner, Deforestation, Dirt Slinger 2.0, because I think I lost the first one, and some cooked chicken. Of course, can't have a good time without some cooked chicken. So, I don't remember much of my plans for this series. Actually, that's a lie, I do. Well, I remember a couple. So, this chest back here, I never really looked in it on camera. This is just kind of the final Q&A kind of thing. Why is everything missing out of that chest? There should be a bunch of stuff in that chest. There should have been all the... I don't know where all that went. Okay, that's... well, if we find it. No, this is... the last time you cried was on the... for April Fool's. No, I didn't cry. I actually... That was just a joke for April Fool's. This one is the actual ending of Pax Cool World. So, I'm going to... it's gonna be tough, I think. But we have the room. This series was heavily inspired by Stampy's Lovely World. You know, that's long gone now, and I thought this was what was going to blow up the channel. Little did I know, this wasn't even close. So here we got the study. I think everything's still kind of decorated for Christmas. We got the brewing room as well as the study. So, I like this room. This room turned out really nice. I like the fireplace. We should ride into the sunset. We might. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to end this. But it's going to be cool. And we got the library with the retracting bookcase, which is right here. And then we would light it with a flint and steel. Only problem is I never figured out a way to automate it, so. Got our enchanting room. And you guys can hate me for this one. But library, and then this was the... although the fire is fireproof, so you can't walk into the ones on the sides, at least. You got the armor room behind the fireplace. Got the set of armor. that we were gonna fight the Ender Dragon with. And this was before you needed a upgrade template for the armor, so. I'm gonna miss the library. We spent a lot of time in this library looking for ancient debris and all that. And how many netherite blocks do we have? None. Yeah, I'd grab a stack of TNT and then make a tunnel in the nether, and we'd try to get a bunch of ancient debris. And my goal was to build a netherite beacon. But I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I guess let's say our final hellos to our everyone's pets, Wilson or Winston. Winston, my buddy, how you been? It's been like 2 years, buddy. Oh, I know, I missed you too. Don't worry, we'll bring you into another series, I promise. Oh, he's taking a drink. And of course, we got Rosie, the spider over here. Deadbird's pet. So that's always cool. She sometimes attacks, but sometimes doesn't. So I don't know. But, yeah. We'll go to the 3rd floor now. Show you guys everything up here. We got these storage rooms, which were going to be guest rooms until... Oh, what? We had a creeper? Oh, there's Rosie's original sign. Apparently we have a creeper. Carlton, I think, maybe? I want to say? Oh my, it's gonna be tough. So those were supposed to be guest rooms, and then we found Rosie the spider and Deadbird tamed her, and... Yeah. Over here we have... something? I don't remember why we have this room. But we have this room. Sweet. Okay. What happened to Deadbird? He does YouTube on his own channel. Me and him don't really talk too much. Speaking of, here's his room right here. I was hoping to get him on for this finale, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But we're gonna stay hopeful. But he had his thing behind the painting, and we get up on the roof. We were decorated for Christmas, I believe. And go all the way to the bottom. Break our legs. Sweet. We have a lot. Yeah, here's supposed to be the living room, but we never finished it. Because it took so much wheat and all that to... Oh, we got a new crafting recipe. Boats. Okay. This room was never finished. It was supposed to be, but never did happen. We've got the kitchen. One of my favorite looking rooms, I think. And the food storage, which is empty, I think. There's some fences in there. For some reason. And the dining room where we spent many Thanksgivings and Christmases. And the underwater dining room I love. And too bad none of the fish are spinning. Scariest game I've ever played? On the channel, I think it was... FNAF VR was kind of scary. Control was a bit unnerving. But that's because I didn't know what was happening. We come down here, we got the nether room, which used to be a farm. Got the lava coming down the sides. This was a fun room to design. And we got the blaze, magma cube, zombie pigman, the nether hub, which unfortunately we're never going to finish, the storage room, which... storage room. the basics. And the smelting room. Yeah, that was... I remember how long we spent down there. Oh, man. Oh, man, it's... I can't believe this is going to be over by the end of this. Oh, the dog house. I got all my dogs. I have the names of them right here. We got Pork Chop is the red one. I didn't name him. Pico's yellow. I think she's a girl. Lucky's orange. We lost Lucky one time. Buddy is lime. We got Fluffy and Norman. Oh, I'm getting emotional now. Oh, the memories are coming back, and it's just like we had so much fun during this series, and unfortunately, this is it. Like, no, it's kind of sad. Like, kind of sad. We're gonna sleep real quick. Go back to CU and convert into Pineville. I have an idea for that already, but you guys will have to wait and see till after we update the Rockfire. I have ideas for everything. We got our entrance room, which I made way too big and we never used for anything. Come up to the Hall of Fame. Oh, my mailbox, which I never checked, because... We got the Hall of Fame, which I will not be adding anyone, unfortunately. I'll let you guys see all the names. And Pax Love we call it the Hall of Fame. There's Technoblade there when we did that memorial to him after he passed. Oh, we did Santa twice, because why not? And I will not be adding anybody to the... And this was back, like, before they had the ability you could just click on the sign and, like, go down and add somebody to it. So, I remember having to write the name. I made a list of all the names. I had a whole notebook for this series. And I'd have to rewrite the names every time. I feel like it's given off that same vibe. The doghouse. And we always tried to make some lore. Here's some behind the scenes. We tried to make like a lore thing where like we'd have some helper was like evil and like hit the target. But we never could get anybody together. Here's Spike's grave. Crazy's first dog, I think, was Spike. And Greg. Do not disturb people bite. I remember Greg. The spawn. No, that's where we're ending. That's where we're ending it. We got was it Biscuit Jr.? Biscuit's the oldest dog in the server, I think. What do we got over here? This was gonna be the town area. We got the lovely Christmas tree. Somebody's treehouse. I don't remember who was the... We got everybody's Christmas presents. I don't remember. Whose treehouse, I wonder? How do you even get up in it? No, seriously, how do you get up in that? Oh, is it right there? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, I have not been on this world in 2 years, it said. So it's just kind of like, oh, we're back. But oh, it's over. I can't tell you whose treehouse this is, honestly. That's a nice view. And we always had the plan that we were going... That we're in a jungle, of course. We spawned in a jungle, which would probably the worst place we could have spawned. And we always had the plan, like, hey, one day this jungle's going to be all deforested, and we're going to have a town, like, all through here. And we're going to have a theme park, which we're all going to visit. And I just never had the time and or... Like, this series never kicked off like the Rockfire did. And, you know, you gotta cut corners somewhere, and I had no friends to play with, and just kind of talking to myself. The theater! $20 for a movie. The theater, which we never finished, which we were going to do something with. I don't remember. I had, like, storage room, the office, like, concession stand, I think that was. Bathrooms over here. And then the actual theater room was going to be back here. We've got a warm cow. Let's go. Warm cow. Moo? Yeah, you went moo! And this was all going to be townland. Link doesn't work for the helpers. I don't know. And the river, which... And our storage unit for all the stone that we mined up for, just converting this into flatland. This was all mountains and hills, and... I took care of that. Oh, it's the zombie! Bob Jr.? Or Melvin and his son. However, Melvin is, for some reason, on his son's... His son is Melvin, so it's Melvin and his kid. They spawned like that, and I was like, oh, we are not missing out on this. Got the storage area, which is just a big, like, shipping dock. Which I was gonna make ships for this and all that. And, well, we got, like... I don't even know what's what here. We had stone, granite, diorite, gravel, and stone, granite, diorite, andesite. And of course, the animatronic workshop, which is over there. And 5 years though, like we've, man, I find it hard to believe. 5 years, I was young, I was a kid. I know where the items went that I was talking about. We have the animatronic workshop, which is totally a rip-off of Creative Engineering, but don't tell nobody. Yep. And this all started, it was like a crappy room, and then we dug it down, and it was a cave, and we started that. And then I just completely transformed my original character, Monty Moose. He still works! He still works! And then Friendly Freddy was gonna be over here somewhere. And we have down here, which we completely, like, revamped. There's a list of everything we need for everybody. Got the storage, which I think is somewhere. The dye department is upstairs, right? No, that's the wool department. Got the offices. If somebody's office there. We got Deadbird's office, because he works here. Got the wool department, or the costume department, or no, the fur department. And the dye department's down here? Or is this the... Okay, no, this is the costume department. And then over here's the redstone department. Oh, wait, we'll go there in a second. Here's the redstone department with somebody's office, whoever was going to be head of redstone. Up there. Here's the dyes. And here's whatever redstone needed to move the characters. And this was going to be a big thing. This was going to be the main, like, lore of the series. Got the R&D room. Storage back there. I had materials for all the characters. Up here's my office. Head of innovation, research, and design. I had the best office, by the way. And we were going to make animatronic shows for the theme park, and then whatever helpers wanted, we were going to charge diamonds for it. And it was going to be a thing where we'd have the website, or the warehouse, and then we quote-unquote, like, go out of business or whatever. Like, the theme park wouldn't be doing good after a couple episodes, and we'd go out of business. We'd have to move to a different, like, warehouse, probably the regular house, and yeah, it was a big thing. Oh, gotta stay away from Greg, he will bite. I hope this isn't a thunderstorm, but I think it is. World's smallest violin starts playing. It's... Alright, let's sleep through the night. Good morning. The last couple days we're going to be spending in this world. And let's check out the helpers' houses. The mine shaft will go down there, and there was 3 things we always said. Oh, here's the original sheep pen, and they died from a lightning strike, and we had the original cow pen down here. Crazy's house. 301 Pax World Lane. And Crazy was always expanding his house, and he connected with Biscuit's house, and we got their dog house with Biscuit, or Spike Jr., I think. Crazy's house looks like it was vandalized. But... and we got... man, it's so sad. Like... I'm just smiling because of the nostalgia, like, at the moment. But I'm gonna be crying here soon. I'm gonna realize it's all over. And Crazy was gonna expand his house up to there, and I said Crazy no, because Fury's Pax house is up there, and he was the first helper. As well as my IRL, like, best friend. We got Derpy's house, which Derpy hasn't been on a video in quite a while. There's a panda enclosure and a blue sheep enclosure, and Derpy wanted to have a room for... oh, we had Spicy the magma cube, and Spicy's no longer with us, unfortunately. Oh? What? Huh? Wait. Wait, did Derpy just casually have a tunnel into my house this whole time? Oh, there's one thing I want to do. Oh, that's feathers. I meant to do dye right there. Derpy just casually had a tunnel underneath my house. Alright, sweet. And this is, oh, this is under the lake here. We had like a safe house thing going. The mob safe house, yeah. Got axolotls down there, and this is a maze, holy crap. And something over here? Oh! Secret, don't go any further. Oh, man. We got various rooms, because this was, like, the safe house, in case, like, things would go wrong. But Derpy was like, I'm gonna make this my house, and I'm like, okay. No, it started off as a bunker, like, just in case. Oh, man. I'm getting memories. So we'll exit Derpy's house and taxidermy one of your bots. Yeah, no thank you. That's scary enough. And we'll go visit Fury's Pax house, the very first helper in the series. I was about to say he probably has nothing left in his chests, but very first helper, he was in like 3 episodes, and that was about it. And then Crazy was doing an addition in his house, and Fury's Pack under Fury's Pack's house. Okay. You know. And finally, for houses, we got Biscuit's house, which is the original Pack's house. Oh, there's Jeff. And Crazy and Biscuit connected their houses. Like, there's Biscuit's, the dog house, and Biscuit's underground area. Probably start of a farm there, and this is just kind of sad. Like, and this was the original. This is the original house we stayed in. Like, I dug out a cave, and Biscuit's like, oh, can I have this house? And he transformed it. There was a set of armor in there, and we still don't know what happened to that to this day. We go into the mine. This is... I will say, this was not a 100% survival series. To get the materials to do an episode every, like, a week, we did have to use creative mode. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it is not 100% survival, and I apologize. But we kept the facade going. We got Jent's apartment, and he never came back on the series. I haven't even heard from him in a while, so... Got the tree farm down here. And this underground area is a reference to a World of Dead Birds I was on. And we got the creeper farm. This room is unfortunately also not 100% real, as if we go up into the service hatch, which I'll show you guys in a second. It is not all survival. There are mob spawners up there with creepers in them. After I spent like 3 hours trying to do a creeper farm, and it didn't work, and I was just like, I don't know if it still works, but we actually have an actual mob farm down here, which we found. On the other side, it's a zombie and spider XP farm, I believe. And this is how we got all the levels to make all our cool gear. Oh, please don't die. Oh, God. Oh, I still get nervous at that, like, every time. Got the loot. But this was a fun find. Like, me and Deadbird did a mining contest. And yeah, him and he found that, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. And Poop by Biscuit. Beautiful poem, by the way. Alright. Here's a grave, because me, Derpy, and Biscuit, we lost all our stuff in the nether, and that's RIP all our stuff, and then Fenton the Spider, I think? I think that was Fenton? And then up here's Steve. I don't remember what Steve was. If he was zombie or... Over here's a zombies. Like a zombie grave. Which I made like a little plaza for. And was it Fluffy the zombie? Or was it Fluffy the friendly drowned? And then I think he burned it. I did a little memorial for him. Moving on to the last little bit of the world, guys. Oh, and another thing, Winston. He died about 3 times in the series. Yeah, Winston is not some magical case. Winston actually died like 3 times in the series. And I never said anything because I wanted to do like a Winston is dead conspiracy theory. So the first time he died was with the giant lightning strike. And I had no idea, but Deadbird apparently planted a fake Winston. And I was just like, oh my gosh, he's alive! It's a miracle! Did I just throw my helmet? And this floating tree's been here for a while, so we're gonna get rid of it. So Winston's... And then, like, one time I was about to start an episode where I was working off camera, and a lightning strike, I kid you not, through my house and hit Winston, and he died. It also hit... Steve, my original dog. No, Steve was my original dog. And then Pork Chop is the next oldest. You know, Steve died to the... He lived. But Winston, unfortunately, didn't. Winston 2, I should say, didn't. And then Winston 3 is who's in the house, and I just played it off like, oh, he's not actually dead. But that was another thing we've been keeping from you guys. Put my helmet on. My head got cold. And this is going to be a series. I'm not going to delete the world at the end of the video, guys. I am going to keep the world. Man, 5 years. And we come up here, and we got the farms, which I really like how we did this. Got the carrot farm, the potato farm, the wheat farm, the composter, some original cows, some sheep from the incident, which are dyed gray. We got some brown pandas, which we just happened to find. One of them has a name. Is one of them Biscuit Jr.? And is that what I'm thinking about? Oh yeah, Biscuit put... There's Dingo and... Well, okay. There's a weird tunnel up there for something. Okay, just a little room somebody made. I respect it. And you guys could see it in the distance. The theme park, Packland, as I... Which is a reference to a video I want to make a series I want to do very soon. But But I have to finish Lego Star Wars because I don't want like 12 series. And there's one more helper house. And that is somebody's house, but they have a a dingo animatronic that got blown up. Okay. I think this is Biscuit. I think it's Biscuit's house. But I'm not sure. Alright, and I guess the question is at the end of the episode, how long have we survived? Oh, Tree Sheep! My boy! Alright. Final area to look after, and this has a lot of the story behind it over in the theme park. We were gonna have 4 main areas, like a like oldies 60s style America theme, jungle theme, Western theme, and future theme. And we're gonna have each of the creative engineering animatronic bands playing here. Got the information kiosk over here, which looks pretty bad. Where Monty Moose was going to be, we were going to move him to the park. The western area, which is probably the only bit that's like moderately completed. We got the bank here. And this was going to be something for a Cops and Robbers style game, which we never finished. This was going to be a something? I don't remember. Sheriff hut. This was going to be a church. Our stable for the actual, like, horse race. I don't remember the fastest horse. I think it's Jim. Jim is the fastest horse. And here, I'll show you guys how we did this. We decorated pretty well. Go through, like, a water mill, like dodge some cactuses, you know, you go by a settler camp. And you go up, you gotta go through here. So what oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Always nice to meet fans. Then you come through the mine, and it's like, oh, there's TNT, turn. And you come out of the mine, up the sand hill. You look over everything pretty much. Over the bridge. I fell off this bridge one time when we were racing. You come down the hill, through the second tunnel. Right behind the town. Down the hill. Past the crane with the TNT. And you finish the race. And we were going to do we got the church over here. We were going to do a sheriff office, which was also the Cops and Robbers game. And what it would be, like, the robbers would start in their cells, and they'd have to come through and go into the back of the bank, rob it. And it was like a big PvP thing that the sheriff would. You'd set your spawn in the thing, and you'd only have 1 life, and the sheriff... The way the sheriff's won is if you killed everybody in it. The way the robbers won is they stole, like, I think it was like 3 diamonds from or 3 gold from the thing. We got... I don't remember what this was gonna be. I think a blacksmith, maybe? And we got the bank here, which we were gonna turn that. And yeah, these were real fun to do. And then you'd come back here, and this was gonna be the main roller coaster. It's like some Enderman stole my sand. It was gonna be Friendly Freddy's minecart train. We were gonna have the Hard Luck Bears here. Or no, we were gonna have Sneaky Snakes here. The Sneaky Snake country band here in the saloon, which was going to be like over here. And like we're going to have 2 animatronic bands per bit of the theme park. So you'd have Sneaky Snakes and Friendly Freddy in the western. We'd have the Rock of Fire and someone else in the jungle. We'd have in the 60s area the Wolfpack 5 and probably Uncle Clunk. And in the futuristic area we were going to have the Moonrockers and somebody else. So that's fun. So that's the theme park, and there's only one place left to go. What was going to be the biggest project we've ever worked on. But it was nice having you guys around for 5 years for this series. I apologize. We never got to finish whatever all our projects, but you know, I just couldn't do it anymore, you know. After we all graduated, I couldn't get everybody together, and so we have the last thing, which is up over here, which we were gonna do, is the Ps4 World Museum, which if I can get in there, I'll be happy. You go through the secret tunnel. I gotta see if I remember how to get there. It's like over here. And I was gonna have like a bridge or something over to here. And this was going to be the Ps4 World. There's my Minecraft username for everybody in the comments wondering. Ouch. And this was going to be the Ps4 World Museum, if you will. And this was an old jungle temple. Actually, the jungle temple we spent our second night in, I believe. Second or first night in. And yeah, here's all the cool stuff from the various first things that we've got, like the first wither rose, water for some reason, obsidian to mark out some stuff, first bits of copper. After that update came out, first ever bit of netherite scrap, first music disc, the original pet coupon, some blue wool from something, the melon of truth, horse armor, the first golden apple cake, first bits of glow sacks, the original tools, a mending book, and just some various cool things I was collecting over the... And the nether stars were going to be used for beacons, which we're going to have... I was going to have one of every beacon down there. And you go down into the temple. I had this cool little garden area. And that's a reference to Shadow of the Colossus, my first ever series on the channel. And we would have every beacon. We'd have a iron. We'd have gold, diamond, and emerald. And in the middle would be netherite. And of course there'd be like a tunnel off to the side here with like something like trophies and history over here, and then something else over here. But it was gonna be like a museum kind of thing. But unfortunately, we will never know what this will become, or what this would have been. And I think with that being said, this server, no, this is just kind of a, there's a spider jockey, not a chicken jockey, so it's not as cool. Now I'm being shot at. When's the next time I'm gonna go to Billy Bob's Wonderland? Probably for BillyCon 2026. I'll probably be there. Oh, you got fire aspect in this sword. Oh lag, oh lag. Yeah, probably for BillyCon 2026. I'm gonna definitely go, because BillyCon 25 was really good. Like, I met a lot of good fans. And we had a panic room already built for this series, just in case anything would go wrong. And we set up just in the case of, like, should anyone turn rogue. We had a way to, like, an emergency kind of thing. Down here. And I remember how to... Was it over here? No. Alright, I will find this. But pretty much what it is... Oh? Okay. Where does this redstone go? Oh, did I have the wrong... I'll figure this out. Okay, it's over here then. So you drop down here. We had like a little... What? Ow, ow, I'm on fire. Ow, I'm on fire. Oh, I tell you what this is. This is the original nether room. That's how you get down. And there was something somewhere. It was like a nearly completed wither, and it said break glass in case of emergency. And Deadbird just did that. It was like a little safeguard kind of thing. That's where this comes up from. But with that being said, I have nothing else to show you guys for Paxical World. Oh, my eyes are running already. let me just do a little speech, I guess. I started this series. This was the first Minecraft series we did on the channel ever. And it didn't quite go how I didn't quite get the reception I was hoping it would have gotten, but it was quite a good series, and we're gonna end on the world spawn. I think that's a fitting end. Hold on. Yes, haha. I knew I could make that parkour. I'm so smart. When we started this world 5 years ago, I had so many plans for it, and so many like ideas and plans, and I lost a lot of that inspiration, unfortunately, for this. Pretty much all the inspiration for this series. Um, oh boy, I knew this was going to be the tough part, but this is now. I'm now officially passing off the mantle of longest continuing YouTube series on the channel, from Pax Cool World to the Rockfire. And that's going to be a tough one to let go of too, but it's going to happen one day. And I knew the end was coming, and what better time to do it than on the 50-year anniversary, huh? You know, I feel like I've grown a lot in 5 years, but I at the same time I feel like I haven't. I've seen a lot of friends and helpers come and go, and it's the Rockfire world's not going to be over for a while, but the end will come one day, and I'm gonna cry. But, and I do have one more announcement to make. This will be the last, well, the second to last episode of. This will be the second to last episode of Minecraft on PlayStation. On PS4. And this is. And I've been meaning to do this for a while. Minecraft, this is going to be the second to last video of Minecraft on the PS4. Because I have not announced this yet, and this is a good time to announce it. Because I have already bought a PS5. I got it on sale a little while back, and yes, so this is the. I figure I can't call the series PS4 Minecraft anymore, and honestly, I had really no more inspiration to do this series. So PS5. As soon as we finish the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga as an entire series, we will be playing. We will be booting up the PS5. We'll be going back to. We'll be going back to the Rockfire. So the Rockfire is not even close to being over. I have. No, it's just a regular PS5. It has a disc drive, and that's all I was looking for. I did not want digital games. So as soon as the Rockfire, or as soon as Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is over, We will be going back to the Rockfire on the brand new PS5 with a lot better render distance. We'll be able to see everything. And I'm a little nervous things are going to corrupt when I go to move them over, so we will still have the PS. I'm keeping my PS4. So in like 20 years, I can look back on it and just be like, guys, I'm booting up the PS4 for the first time in like 20 years. But with that being said, guys, we've had a lot of fun on this series, and a lot of, in my case, I've had a couple struggles during this series. A couple real life personal struggles. That I'm not going to mention, but this series has been with me since I started the channel. And it's going to unfortunately be over. the Like I said, I'm officially handing off this series as the longest running series on the channel. I'm officially handing off the torch, if you will, to the Rockfire world. And for those of you who were fans of this series or are fans of this series, I apologize that we couldn't have gotten more done. And who knows, maybe one day we'll come back to this as a creative series. And as the sun sets... Oh, I did want to check. How many days did we survive in this world? Yes, this is Ps4 World. This is the finale of it, crazy. And this is one last thing I wanted to do. How many days have we played in Ps4 World? I think we've hit 100. Alright. Take your guesses. How many days have we survived? Or played, because we've died multiple times. Why? Well, crazy. We haven't had an episode of this in like 2 years. Plus, I have not had motivation to do a survival series. I just had way too much, like, too big of plans for this to continue it like I was doing it, so. Alrighty. Drumroll, please. In total, in Ps4 World, we've played... Dun 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 dun! 759 days! Holy crap! I didn't think it was that many. We may continue this series as a survival world, or creative world, sorry. But I do hope y'all enjoyed. And for the final time in this series, I hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. History of CEC and locations. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Like, if I'm doing research for individual locations, that's not going to happen. But I have a plan for something like that. But you guys will just have to stay tuned, because I can't do anything until the CEC's 50th anniversary, which is in 2 years. Yay! That didn't sound good. Other channels do that? Oh, I know other channels do that. But I do have a plan for that, so stay tuned. Oh, I know It's Rob. He's real cool. So for the final time in this series, I hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Helps out. And if you guys don't want to miss the next episode of any other series I do on the channel, as unfortunately this is the last one of this, go ahead and hit that notification bell. You'll get notified for all series like I do, like Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or the Rockfire Explosion, or any other, or the Pack movie that's coming, that still is coming, hopefully by the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank you all for these incredible 5 years of this series. And I'll see all of you in the next episode. And I guess for one final time, say it with me, guys. You guys know what's coming. Bye-bye!